Dear students, we have been trying to learn English by imbibing different patterns of sentences in English grammar and making our own sentences following those patterns. Today, let us take up one more pattern which is very commonly used in English. Look at the sentence on your screens. In this sentence, you find that there are two events which are related as cause and effect. One activity is to study and the other is to become intelligent. यानी दो काम हो रहे हैं, पढ़ना और इंटेलिजेंट बनना, और इनमें एक काम के नतीजे के तौर पर दूसरा काम हो रहा है. पढ़ने से व्यक्ति इंटेलिजेंट बनता है. தமிழில் சொல்ல வேண்டுமானால் அதிகமாக படிப்பதால் அதிகமாக இன்டெலிஜென்ட் ஆகிறோம். ஆக ஒரு காரியத்தின் விளைவாக இன்னொரு காரியம் நடக்கிறது. Now let us keep this sentence in front of us and make other sentences of the same pattern. I will tell you the activities that are related in cause and effect, and you should use those activities to construct sentences of this pattern and then compare with the sentence that I framed to see if you have been able to frame a sentence along correct lines. The first combination is try to please become angry. My sentence for this is, the more I tried to please him, the more angry he became. Next, let us take work hard, become intelligent. My sentence for this would be, the harder he worked, the more intelligent he became. Now the next combination I am giving you is, eat, become fat. So make your own sentence and then compare it with the sentence that I am making. My sentence is, the more you eat, the fatter you will become. Next, practice, learn fast, and my sentence is, the more you practice, the faster you will learn. Next combination, blow air into the balloon, become big. Now frame your sentence and compare with mine. My sentence is, the more air we blow into the balloon, the bigger it will become. Next sentence, that is next combination, possess money, buy a big car. So, my sentence is, the more the money you possess, the bigger the car you can buy with it. I'm sure your sentences would have been different, but if the basic pattern was the same, it's fine. I'm sure as you look upon these sentences again and again, their pattern will sink into your mind and you'll begin to identify sentences of this type as you come across them in your reading of newspapers, magazines, etc. And slowly you'll become quite good at using this pattern. Now let us take up one more exercise. We have constructed a few sentences, but we used different tenses for that. For some we used the present tense, for others we used the past tense. Let us now change the tense of these sentences. So one by one I'll give you these sentences and give a direction as to which tense form you have to use. You have to change it to. You change that and compare it with my answer to see if your answer was correct. So let us begin. The more I tried to please him, the more angry he became. Change to present form. My answer is, the more I try to please him, the more angry he becomes or he will become. So tried changes to try, which is the first form of the verb, and became becomes, or it can become he will become. So either we can use the present form or the future form. Since the first part of the sentence is in present form, so we can use either of these. Let's take up the second sentence now. The harder he worked, the more intelligent he became. Change to present form. Now here is my answer. The harder he works, the more intelligent he will become or he becomes. So worked, which is the past form of work, changes into works, which is the present form, being used with he. With he we add s, so it becomes works. And became becomes either will become or he becomes. Next sentence now. The more you eat, the fatter you will become. Change into the past form. My answer would be, the more you eat, the fatter you will become. Eat changes into the past form, that is ate, and will become changes into would become, which is the past form of will become. Next sentence. The more you practice, the faster you will learn. Change into past form. My answer would be, the more you practiced, the faster you would learn. Next sentence. The more air we blow into the balloon, the bigger it will become. Change into the past form. My answer would be, the more air we blew into the balloon, the bigger it would become. So blow has blew as its past form, and will become becomes would become as it did in the previous sentence. Now, the last sentence that we had constructed. The more the money you possess, the bigger the cat you can buy with it. Change into the past form. My answer would be, the more the money you possessed, the bigger the cat you could buy with it. Now, we have practiced with a few sentences. You should go through these sentences again and again and write your own sentences using your own condition and result, the cause and effect, And you should send to me about 20 to 30 sentences of your own to my email so that we could discuss these sentences in our next class.